What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? I just want to start this video off talking about what to do when business gets slow. A lot of times when we start our hustles, we start our little businesses and things are moving pretty good, and all of a sudden things get a little slow. Well, one of my hustles that I do is the lawn service, right? The yard care business. So a lot of times, well, not a lot of times, but all the time, in the winter time, it gets slow because the grass, which is the main source of activity that you do doing this business, is cutting the yards. And plants and things like that slow down when the cold and the winter time comes and the cold front comes. It stunts the growth of the grass, so therefore people don't need their yards cut anymore. So one thing about the yard business that you got to remember is that it's seasonal. Now in the summertime, springtime, man, you ain't got to worry about nothing. That grass, especially in the South, that grass is growing like crazy. Plenty work. I mean, people calling you like every day. You don't even have to work. Like, you don't have to do any, like, you just sit back and just answer phone calls, schedule when you're going to come out and just go and do your stuff. That's it. But wintertime, this all you're going to get. Oh, well, we can cut back right now. Grass ain't growing. I'll call you back in the spring. So what do? If this is your main hustle, or if this is your only hustle, what do? Well, what you can start doing is start trying to get year-round contracts. So what year-round contracts is when you tell the customer, hey, I'll cut your yard all year round for a certain price. I'll come every week in the summer, every 2 weeks in the winter. Now, wintertime, when the grass stops growing, there are other things you can do. You can blow the leaves or bag the leaves. Fall, wintertime, the leaves start falling. If they have trees, you can do that. You can pull weeds. Weeds still pop up a lot of times in the wintertime. Pick up debris. A lot of branches start dying on the trees and they start falling in the yards. So there's small things that you can do. Maybe blow the roof off, different things like that, and see if they will agree to keep you year round, same price, and basically have a monthly price. So they don't have to worry about every week when you come, they got to pay you. You just pay me once a month. Come up with a reasonable price that you agree is fair. And, so every month, at the first of the month or whenever they agree to pay, you pick up a check, or they, direct deposit, however y'all set it up. You get your money every month. And then that way in the wintertime, you're still getting paid. So now everybody is not going to agree to do it. Some people are going to say, no, thank you. I'll just let you cut in the summer, and then, I'm good in the wintertime. I don't want a contract. So everybody's not going to do it, but at least run that pitch to as many people as possible, because some people will do it, and those people that will do it will help you out in those slower seasons, and you'll still be getting some kind of income through your yard hustle. Okay? That's one thing. So for me, when it gets slow, I have another side hustle that I do, which is selling shoes. So selling shoes, Air Jordan sneakers and Nikes and things like that is my main type of shoe that I sell. So that is it's not seasonal, because people are always wanting shoes. Wintertime doesn't matter, summertime doesn't matter. People want Jordans whenever they want Jordans. So it's year round. It's not like the grass where it's only seasonal. So that can sustain me whenever my yard hustle gets slow. I still have another hustle that is different from my yard hustle that I can still generate income. So if you have a business that gets slow in different seasons, try to get another hustle that's not seasonal that can still kind of keep you afloat. Now, right now, my sneaker hustle is actually kind of slow right now as well. I'm steady building it up. So it's kind of here and there, but it's not, where I can fully rely right now. So what do you do? So I have people that I've worked with. So while I'm doing yard work, I'm looking through my phone, I'm making phone calls, I'm saying, hey, you know, people that I know I haven't cut their yard in a while, I'm hitting them up. I'm saying, hey, do you need your yard serviced? You know, just sending them that reminder, because some people, you know, in the winter, like I say, leaves, different things are falling, and you know, you hit them up, they might say, yeah, go ahead and do it. So, and actually they did. So I hit up a few people that I know. I said, okay, I haven't been to this yard in a while. You know, send them a text. They said, yeah, come on out. And I went to this yard. This yard was covered with leaves. I'm like, I'm surprised they didn't call me. But a lot of times, you know, wintertime, people are not really thinking about their yard. You know, they're probably not even, you know, their mind's not on it because the grass ain't really growing, but there's still other stuff. But if you hit them up, they'll go out and look and say, oh yeah, it is a lot of leaves out there. Yeah, go ahead and do it, you know. So you got to kind of move more aggressively when it gets slow. Knock on doors. I even did that and got more work. Knocked on doors, seen some yards that could use attention. Say, hey, I'm running a yard special. See your yard needs a little attention. And I actually got a few doing that. They said, oh yeah, it do need a little attention. Go ahead and do it. Give them my information, give them my card, and that could be a potential new client for the summer seasons. So if I do this repetitively, I end up saying, okay, I actually made pretty good, you know, and that can kind of help me go through the slower seasons. So you kind of got to just be more aggressive in the slow seasons, but you can't give up. You know, you got to keep going. So that's just in my specific hustle that I have, because there's all kind of different hustles. You might be trying to do a car wash business. You might be trying to do a food truck business. You might be trying to do a hair business, a hair salon business, or, you know, starting to do people's hair in your house, whatever the case may be. You know, you just got to get on that phone, text people, hey, do you need this done? Do you need that done? Hey, I'm going to be having a special over here. You know, come get a plate, or whatever it is your hustle is. You know, if it gets slow, you got to be able to just get out there, you know, send out texts, send out emails, get out on Facebook and just say, hey, you know, I got this special going on. Get as many people to know what you got going on at that time to generate you know, more business or more traffic to you during those slow seasons. Because when things are going fast, your mind is not really thinking of like trying to promote anything, because you don't have to, because everything's coming so quickly. You know, when that food truck or that whatever it is that you doing, you know, your hustle, when everything's moving fast and you're getting phone calls and you're getting you know, a lot of business, you're not even thinking of any, like, trying to do anything, because everything's already coming at you. But when things get slow, you know, and things happen sometimes, you know, just it gets slow. So your mind's like, wait a minute, I'm not getting the phone calls like I was. Wait a minute, I'm not getting the emails like I was. I'm not getting the sales like I was. That's when you got to take action. You can't sit back and just wait for people to call you or wait for people to email you. You have to take action. You have to knock on doors. You have to send out texts. You have to get on social medias, Instagram, Facebook, you know, sending out posts of what you got going on to try to speed up that process and get you some more business going during those slow seasons. And it will work. And also, don't forget to pray, you know, because God will lead you and guide you to where you need to go, what you need to do, how you need to do it. You know, don't panic, don't worry, because worrying about how you're going to do this and how you're going to do that, it's not going to help the situation. So, you know, just pray and just ask the Lord, you know, Lord, lead me, guide me, show me what I should do, show me where I should go. And God will give you ideas. I mean, you'll be like, wow, I just thought of something, you know, and God will give you that idea. He'll lead you, guide you. you know, and you'll start getting phone calls like out of the blue. You'd be like, someone just call you, you know, and then you get more business, you know. So don't forget to pray, you know, always pray, and just stay encouraged, and just stay you know, diligent, you know, even when you don't really see things moving like you want. Keep on promoting, keep on knocking on doors, keep on sending out texts, keep on being aggressive. Even though you might say, well, I went out all day and did this and still didn't get no calls. Go out again. Like, go out again and go out again until you do get some calls. Because it could take one call that could lead to a lot more calls, because you get that one call and they say, oh, you did a great job. I'm going to tell my cousin. I'm going to tell my brother. I'm going to tell, and then they tell them, and then you get another call, and then they say, yeah, I'm going to refer you to them. And then, you know, it's like chain reaction, you know, and then it's like, wow, like it was slow. And then all of a sudden I did this one, and now I'm getting all these, you know, and then there you go. You're good. But you have to take that out. You have to get out there, take that action when things are slow, and stay consistent with it. Even if you don't see it at first, stay diligent. The diligent shall bear rule. Always remember that. Stay consistent even when you don't see it, because it can get really discouraging when you're out there doing stuff and it's like nothing. You know, you're out there, you're being aggressive, you're making the moves, no phone calls, you know, no business, no action. It can get discouraging, like, man, you know, like, what's the use? But no, keep going anyway, because those seeds that you're sowing are they're in the ground. They just haven't sprouted up yet. So you don't see it yet, but they're down there, they're germinating. It just takes a minute for them to sprout up, but you got to keep going, because the more seeds you plant, the more you're going to get sprouted up. So you got to keep going. So stay encouraged, man. You know, when things get slow, keep on going, keep on hustling, because your creative hustle is going to generate you the income that you're going to need in this season. Stay encouraged. Let's beat the 9 to 5. Let's get creative hustles. Keep the faith. Keep going. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.